What's up, everybody? So you want a crypto? My name is Joe, and this is the channel that tries to help keep you ahead of the crypto curve, right? And it's often parabolic, so it's important to get in early and find projects ahead. So I thought, what's coming up next? What are people going to do? Where's the next hype that besides DeFi? DeFi is going to be really hot and it's coming soon. So people are going to start making a bunch of money over the next 6 months, more than they are right now, and I mean, this is the best case scenario, and this is what everybody's hoping for. So you're going to make some cash. What are you going to do with that? You're going to spend that, and you're going to go out into the world that's opening back up. You're going to use Travala, maybe. And they have a ton of options to use your digital assets, digital cryptocurrencies, whatever you want to do, right? You got LockTrip. And then you find out, hey, well, you got the Hydra Chain. Now, that's kind of a big one because they offer a pretty substantial amount of passive income. And it's something that I've been looking at and we're going to talk about. Evedo and Electroneum. Another project that survived the bear market, which is something that, I kind of look for. And proof of liquidity and KuCoin. All right, then. Stick around, like, subscribe. This is not financial advice. And we're just trying to share some research and find out what you think. Here we go. Cheers. All right, welcome back. So here we go. AVA, right? Travala.com. Yeah, that Travala. They offer credit card payment, debit card payment, and your favorite cryptocurrencies. It's on the Binance Smart Chain. It's ranked at 187 at $4.53. Right here, the market cap they have listed on CoinMarketCap is $226 million. Fully diluted is 277. 24-hour volume is 10,241,000. And circulating supply looks like about 41 million, 50 million, right around there, of 61 million. All right, so it's been up to about 6.25 back in April, and now we've dropped down to 453, right? And I'm not sure if it's going to keep going down for a little bit or go back up, but this is one that I'm watching. And it's easy to find. You can get on KuCoin and stuff like that, Binance. It's about the same on Travala. I mean on CoinGecko.com. Travala AVA ranked 222, $5. It might not be 427 to 4. Let's check that. Okay, so there you go. There 426 to 427. That's pretty close. You can find this on DYOR, Binance, KuCoin. Yeah, same stuff. Poloniex. All right, so Travala.com, you got stays, flights, activity. It's a travel site, right? I mean, that's basically what it is. You check out, here's your destinations. Cryptocurrency friendly, that's what we want to talk about. So we're talking about people coming out, making their money, and then spending some of it on a world that's opening up. And it's going to open up pretty quick. The US's CDC has changed some of their stuff to where it looks like it's getting more friendly for the rest of the world. You got Ethereum, some Binance, Cardano, Doge, Tether. They got a lot pretty. So if we go to payment options, it shows right here all of your payment options. Book 2,200,000 hotels, accommodations, whatever. But and this is not sponsored. Nothing in here is sponsored. I own a couple. Let's see, yeah, a couple like POLX and stuff. But so you can pay with Polkadot. There's a lot in here, and some of them are you got Dowmaker. And some of the ones on here were kind of interesting, at least. Here's the invite program, if you guys want to set something up. All right, and if you want to use mine, I'll put it in the link below. How's that? And get you $25. LockTrip, okay, so $9.50. Ethereum address is right here. And then Travala, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned that. It's a Binance project, Binance Smart Chain, and LockTrip is an Ethereum, right? 141 million. Circulating supply is about 15 million. About the same. It's been on a pretty good tear lately, honestly, and it just kind of keeps going up and up. Something I'm really interested in, LockTrip is a blockchain-based travel marketplace that allows users to save up to 60% on their booking by cutting out the middlemen and their commissions. It is possible to choose among various payment methods such as credit card and popular cryptocurrencies and the native LOC token to bypass payment fees. LockTrip's stated mission is to make travel more accessible by bringing down prices for the average user. And they have more than 2.1 million hotels and properties, which was about the same as, they got a bunch like everybody else. And it's a deflationary model right here for the lock token. The business model funnels the entire economy through the lock token, LOC. Each booking made on the marketplace results in a 3% of the booking value being used to buy a lock from the exchanges and burns them. The process is fully automated and can be verified transparently on the blockchain. And the LOC token is powered by the Hydra Chain, which unifies the best features of Bitcoin, Ethereum, KuCoin chains and introduces additional economic features to the ecosystem. It's an inflationary, deflationary. We're going to talk about that here in a second. But here's the CoinGecko LOC LockTrip, $10. And it's about the same numbers here. But it's really done pretty well. And it's been around, since early or late 2017. Here's the white paper. The links will be below. And, as always, if you get value out of this, hit the like button. It helps the algorithm, helps me. That's all I ask. Everything else is free. Decentralizing the economy. These are the 4 stages, and 1 and 2 are complete, right? This has been completed and will be expanded upon with the LockTrip blockchain. So we're right here at number 3, attract hosts and hotels to publish their listings and availability to cross-blockchain protocol. Return full control over prices and availability to service providers. This is currently in phase. And decentralizing the distribution, becoming fully reputable to other dApps, and connect to multiple booking sites and acting as a 0% commission distributor. So I looked up some stuff, and here's how you go. Just doing some Belize, right? Initializing, finding deals, filtering. And it takes a couple seconds to do its loading and whatnot. But it'll give you like a traditional site. You got your map and all the different services and stars and price ranges. You can show prices. But these are just some villages in Belize. I just picked it off. Alright. So Hydra Chain. 2018, right? The team behind LockTrip has published a document labeled LockTrip Blockchain Manifesto, which has become the fundamental design document of the Hydra Chain. The document was based on actual hurdles that were encountered as part of the development of the LockTrip dApp. Hydra is a permissionless open source proof of stake blockchain built on top of open source projects Qtum, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Blackcoin's POV version 3 designed by Pavel Vasin. And it stimulates stakers and market participants to contribute to the true decentralized architecture. Hydra has fixed transaction fees in USD, which are dynamically calculated in Hydra-based market prices, right? So, and it shows it really well right here. So you have an inflationary model, and then it comes over here to the deflationary model. That's what they're talking about right here. And it also has gas royalty fees, which share 50% of transaction fees with smart contract creators who build the transactional economy. And this allows for fair, incentivized structure, making the chain highly attractive for developers. Here's CoinGecko. It's pretty much the same numbers. Hydra, Hydra. Oh, yeah, did I tell you where to get LockTrip? Yeah, you can get that right here on KuCoin. You can get it in other places. Basically, all these, I found with, PRVY, that it was a hard one for people to find. So I'm trying to find some projects that are easier. And KuCoin's pretty easy. I'm not sponsored by KuCoin, but I like using it. It's easy, and I've never had any problems. So I'll continue to use it under that premise, right? So here again, Hydra. You can get it on KuCoin as well. Hydra USDT. Hydra is a proof-of-stake blockchain and emerged out of the combination of Bitcoin, right? And Hydra runs in the UTXO accounting model while supporting EVM as an additional layer. EVM is the Ethereum Virtual Machine, EVM. Here's a link if you want to check it out, but it'll get you down to school on what you need to know. Solving the total supply problem. Here we go. Here's that deflationary model, inflationary model. And Hydra is an open source proof of stake blockchain with a unique set of economic features. It packs the unique combination of inflationary as well as deflationary mechanics as part of the economy that work in parallel and let real adoption define its total supply. Here's your global node distribution. And then it needs 68 million capital needed for a network attack. Total assets staked are a little over 133 million and 319 total nodes. Mostly North America and Europe, it looks like, but we have some South America and throughout some Asia and Australia. Pacifica, Oceania, I'm not sure what that. So powerful staking economy. And really, they boast some high numbers here. Annual percentage yield, they're talking 140%. These are the blocks mined. Staking rewards paid out $87 million. And total value of assets on chain right now is $341 million. Just reading these numbers off of the Hydra Chain. But shared economy benefiting all stakeholders, fixed transaction fees, and it shows right here. So like here's his 10 Hydra transaction fee was 20 cents, 500 Hydra still 20 cents, 100 LockTrip, and it was 50 cents for that transaction and a gas royalty of 25 cents. So right here it talks a little bit more in the April burn statistics. A total of 1 million, let's just say just over 1 million Hydra were burnt as a part of the weekly snapshots in April. And these are the different breakups of not swap, not whitelisted, insufficient balance, in cooldown, supply cut, treasury. And if you want to know what all these are, check out the link. I'm trying not to read it all, but basically like not swapped is they're burnt due to LOC that were not swapped from Ethereum to Hydra Chain at the time of the snapshot, and other variations, right? So those are all the different burns, cooldowns, insufficient balance. This explains all of the numbers right there. However, what they do like to point out is that almost 85% of the rewards that people got, they staked it and they let it sit, right? They let it ride. So that's good. Here's some of the Hydra projects. So projects on Hydra Chain, building on Hydra Chain right here. LockTrip, right? We talked about LockTrip just a little bit. $140 million market capitalization is what they got listed on here. Different holder counts and stuff. So then you also have Evedo. The blockchain-based platform consists of B2B and B2C marketplaces, and it unifies all businesses and participants involved in organizing events. And this one's pretty neat. We're going to touch on it here in a second. Res Chain, and then Hydra Dex. So they have a in development decentralized exchange for Hydra. And here's some staking. So they have a staking calculator and links below. And so let's say you're going to do 100 Hydra. Then basically, and the Hydra right now we said was about 46.50. So if you're going to stake, 100, that'd be what, $4,650 or so, right? So just under $5,000. So maybe just over 1 Ethereum or somewhere around there at this time. Actually, well, 1.5, I don't know. But yeah, you get the idea. So 100 Hydra. They say right here your daily rewards would be 1768.38 Hydra daily. Annual percentage yield would be 140%. Man, that's a lot, right? So I'm not invested in Hydra, full disclosure, but I'm really looking into it. So I'm maybe nothing crazy at first, but I'm definitely thinking about throwing something small at this and seeing what happens. You can find Hydra on KuCoin as well, right here. USDT is the only pair that they have right now, and it looks like it's up about 6% in the last 24 hours. On KuCoin, you also have Pool X. They have their own proof of liquidity, POL, and this one's on Tron, 32.5 cents. Here's the numbers are not good on either CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko, so you just got to realize that that's where it's at. But it's done really well. It's made these pretty good steps up, and I've been in with this one for quite a long time, actually. And it's made this huge pullback, right? And not that it's maybe the greatest time or not, but it's definitely the greatest time to watch, right? So because we're kind of bouncing back here off of where we found some support before, and it looks like a pretty sharp bounce so far. So, I wouldn't look past POL. It's going to do well. Because here it is right here, proof of, so the token, or POL, is Pool X. This is through KuCoin. And here's Hydra that we were just talking about. You can get 109 7-day annual yield on Hydra. Daily yield on 10,000 units, so is 0.639 Hydra. Staking, here's 131 in 1 day. And then they have a bunch of other pretty high yield. Orion, 22, Velo, 53. Yeah, check it out. Here you go. Polex, Polynex or whatever. 6187, DYP 52. So high risk, high reward. Not financial advice, of course, but why not? So here's Evedo, EVED. This one is 0.3379 cents, ranked very low. Small market cap, less than 5 million. Right now, basically, it says Uniswap and Bit4x is the only ones. However, I think that maybe, speculative, don't know for sure. KuCoin, I see KuCoin picking this one up in not too long. Just because of all of its connections with these other projects, I wouldn't see why. It wouldn't be long before maybe this would be something they would consider. Just a thought, speculation, right? Here you go, CoinGecko's numbers, EVED, 0.36.5 cents. Trading volume has been 4.2 million in the last 24 hours at a $5 million market cap. Like that, they have Bancor listed, ZBX, Bit4x, and Uniswap on here. However, very low liquidity on anything except Bit4x. Scroll back here to the top. So the decentralized ecosystem for venue owners, tickets, sell tickets, attend events. Basically, this is kind of like your Ticketmaster, but cooler. I don't know. Evedo is a blockchain-based platform consisting of B2B and B2C marketplaces, right? That's cool. It unifies all business and participants. So you can, sell to like a retailer or sell to a customer. It unifies all businesses and participants involved in organizing events, and the aim is to build a marketplace and true ecosystem that will help the $850+ billion event industry grow by connecting all parties without the unnecessary middlemen. And that's like the whole point of this whole, crypto thing in the first place, wasn't it? To decentralize all this kind of stuff and get, make the fees go to the people that are involved a little bit more, the people that support it and stuff like that. Here's your B2C marketplace. Main players in the B2C market would be organizers, promoters, and attendees. The main function will be to buy, sell tickets and market events to new or existing audiences. And here's your B2B marketplace. So these would be your event organizers, your venue owners, your entertainers and managers, your sponsors, rental, stuff like that, right? So it's kind of an encompassing event ecosystem. Here's a video, and you can check this out if you want to, but here's the stuff that they their little check mark list, right? Event creation, crowdfunding, zero commission for tickets, scalping and fraud prevention, all relevant businesses for an event. They happen in one place, right? Like this kind of like your project management software almost for event planning and rentals and all sorts of stuff. Blockchain level of security and transparency, automatic conversion of BTC, ETH, fiat to EVED. So you don't even have to worry about swapping it, right? It'll work its way out on its own. Impartial, or through their system or whatever, right? Impartial third-party dispute resolution. So, you have a contract, you fulfill it, you don't fulfill it. It's all based on, I like this. I think it's really cool. And I think it's kind of an undervalued project. You can kind of get in, but I think you get the idea by now. Here's the roadmap from their white paper, Evedo Roadmap 2021. And it starts at, let's see, here's some of the tokenomics and stuff. But here's their roadmap, and it only goes to June, and then it's updated right here at the B2B, B2C. So June, B2C product launch, implementing crypto payments. That's the same one that's right here. That's where this ended. And then by September, they want the B2B project launch. So both products should be third quarter, fourth quarter up and running and getting it. So this is still kind of early, right? Before the curve. I dig it. And so the last one was Electroneum, which is one of the payment sources back here. And it's been around for quite a long time. And I just thought it was interesting that they were taking the Electroneum as a payment. So I just threw this in at the end. And this is also another one you can pick up on KuCoin. So it kind of fit into the project, right? This is ETN. We're looking at 0.016 cents, up 4%. Small market cap though. It's only $288 million market cap. Fully diluted, that'd be 338 million and a half, or maybe a little bit more. And 3.2, it's 3.25 million in the last 24 hours. It had a pretty good run back here in 2017, 2018, and then came back to reality and earth. But we can start to see this glimmers back in here again. And basically, the focus of Electroneum is to provide the quickest and safest crypto transaction with minimal fees for the world's unbanked population, right? And that's billions of people, tons of money. And this is, they're a mobile phone-based crypto platform that offers instant payment system. The project was formed in July 2017, launched in September of 2017, first UK-based cryptocurrency after completing. So anyway, it's just one that I haven't, seen too much hype on lately, and it looks, like it's got a good shot. It's down a little bit. It's on sale. It's never really hit, in the last year, it hasn't hit like a huge pump or nothing. And it's easy to find. With everything that's going to come in the, hopefully, as long as Bitcoin doesn't come crashing down, and as long as Bitcoin stays above 40,000, so far so good. If it goes below that, then all bets are off. A cryptocurrency with a huge genuine usage via our real-world ecosystem, earn and spend in 190 countries. Yeah, not financial advice, but if you haven't looked at this, maybe give her a check out. And that was just the last one, was Evedo. But yeah, that's what I got. What do you guys think? So it started as a tourism video. I was like, yeah, I think Travala's cool and I think it's got some potential, and you can see how these rabbit holes just develop, and they just kind of encompass other projects, or they kind of just through a payment source, or so this money goes all over the place, and it's kind of fun to follow. Anyway, hope you like this one. Cheers. Like, subscribe, comment. I'll try to put out more. I'm busy, but not too busy for you. All right, guys. Cheers.